Cheatologist. This show is produced by KaramelEntertainment, so anyone who have missed the shows can go to YouTube and type in the Cheatologist for the KaramelEntertainment page, and you will see all the shows that you missed previously. Also on Facebook, Raw Talk, RAWTALK. You can see the shows that you have missed, and every week this show is posted. A show is posted every week that you may have missed if you didn't have time to catch it on TV. So thank you for tuning in tonight. We're going to have a very interesting topic tonight, and I hope that no one is offended by this topic, but these are matters that need to be addressed continuously. I know we're tired of hearing it, but it's still going on. So I'm in the seat, ready to take the heat, and the truth, I'm going to define it and stand behind it. I don't speak opinions, I speak facts. So that's what I want to get on tonight. Why women love cheaters more than they love themselves. Before I get into my notes, I'm going to say, on Facebook, I got some responses to this. It wasn't actually a question that I was asking. It was just that a topic that I was sending out, letting people know what was going to be on the show tonight. And I actually got a lot of inboxes and a lot of responses. One lady said she totally disagreed that women love cheaters more than they love themselves. And she went on to explain that men are so deceptive, and she kept falling for the guys, and she kept falling for their lies. So she put her heart into loving the guy, and he just ended up being a liar or a cheater. But she also went on to say that in the beginning, he was cheating. And when he got into a relationship with her, he said that was his past. So when men say that, including myself, I don't like to say, well, I was a cheater, but I'm not a cheater no more. Because women and people in general got this thing, once you did something, that's what you always do. So we have to come up with better terms as men to explain ourselves to the women that we are no longer like we was before in the past. Or, better yet, that we have matured. So what we did as children is what we did as children. Remember, we used to, we were unable to even walk as infants until we learned how to walk. So it's almost like the same thing as men. We don't know how to walk the path until we learn how to walk the path. And then we walk the path. So as we get older, we should be more mature, and once we know better, we should be doing better. So before I discuss a few things and actually pinpoint why women love cheaters, we're going to briefly discuss about what we've been taught in relationships. Remember the saying, what you don't know won't hurt you? Well, already that's a myth, because what you don't know can eventually damage you. And lies are temporary. Lies are meant to be discovered. I know it sounds crazy, but lies is a temporary fix for a situation. We've been taught wrong or have been given distorted information about relationships and how to love, and how we determine what love is in our relationships. Not only am I talking to you as the viewer, I'm talking to myself as well. Being grown up, we thought as men that what made us men is how many women we could sleep with, or how many women were around us to prove that we was the Mac, or so on and so forth. Even our mothers groomed us to be Max. Remember, he is so cute, he's going to be a killer when he grow up. And the thing is, how many girlfriends you got? Or or my son is going to have all the women when he grow up. See, all this stuff was instilled in our head. We thought it wasn't damaging and we thought it was nothing. But as we grow up, and this is what we see in our society, this is what we mimic. Me, myself including. Again, when I send information out, this is for you and this is for me. I'm not above you. I'm just happen to be blessed, thank God, to be in a spot to deliver this vital information to you. I'm in a sense the guinea pig for this situation. So when I like to point at me as being the culprit, hoping that you can learn from the mistakes that I have made in the past. Again, not that I am above you, but the mistakes that I have made in the past, I hope that you will not follow and end up losing your family. Okay, so that's the purpose of me being here. The first mistake is to take someone's opinions as facts. We have listened to this over and over about what love is, about what a relationship entails. The foundation of a relationship is trust. And if you can't trust the one that you're with, it's an unstable foundation already. So trust is built by interaction. Trust is not built by sleeping with one another. Trust is built by communication. You asking questions. We go into relationships not asking questions. We just assume that the man is all right, and we just assume that the woman is all right. We need to start asking questions. Okay? I want to mention this, and then I'm going to go into the topic. Cheating is a disease. Cheating is a disease. When you meet a man, do you even ask him, has he ever had a disease? Or do he have a disease now? Because you're not offending him, you're protecting yourself. You got to think about this, ladies. Do you ever have a conversation with a man in the beginning before you sleep with him, or before you offer your services, I should say, to him? Do you ask him, have you ever had a disease? Or do you have a disease now? Or when the last time you took an AIDS test? Look how he was, look at you when you start asking him them questions. He's going to be like, I mean, why you in turn? Listen, this is serious. Because this is your life that's on the line. Ask questions, okay? Do you ask them? When was the last time you was in a relationship? Are you in a sleeping, intimate relationship now? You got to listen to what he say, because in the beginning, he's going to tell you what he is and what he's going to be to you. You just got to ask the questions. If you don't ask questions, you won't know. So you get into this relationship not asking questions in the beginning, but you wait to get down deeper in the relationship and start asking questions. Do you have children? Do you have a baby mama? How long have you lived in this state? Were you born in this state? Do you have other children in other states? You start asking them questions later on down the line when you're already in the relationship. And then when you find out certain things that you should have known in the beginning, you start, oh, you lied to me, or you deceiving me, or he been holding back lies. A man who wants a woman is never going to tell you all the information about himself if you don't ask him. So start asking questions and see how he responds to them questions. Start making decisions based on that. No man you're going to meet is going to say, yeah, I have a disease, or I had a disease. But I had a disease, but I'm a better man now. I'm cleaned up, and I want to move on in the relationship. Because women don't want to ask these questions because they sometimes are ashamed of themselves. So they don't ask these questions, okay? So no man is going to say when you meet him, my name is John, I am a cheater. However, I am not going to cheat on you. No man is going to tell you that, and you know that. So start asking questions. Okay, now let's get into the topic. when the one you love, the man you love, conceal things from you and keep you thinking that what you don't know is not going to hurt you. Hold on, I'm going to take this call and then get right back into the topic. Thank you for calling the Cheatologist.
Hey, sir, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. Thank you for calling. How can I help you?
Yes, sir. I want to know. I just want to ask you a quick question. What about when the woman cheats? You know, we were always talking about the man cheating. There's women out there cheating too. What do we do about that? And what you got to say about that, sir? That's all I want to ask you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. We know women cheat just like men cheat. However, that's not the topic that we're discussing tonight. There's another time for that. And if you continue to tune into the show, or go on Facebook, YouTube, and type in the Cheatologist, it's on the screen. And you will get the other shows that we talked about the cheating women and how we address them issues. Tonight, we're dealing with why women love cheaters more than they love themselves. Because this is damaging to the woman and also to the children. Because when the mother ain't right, the children ain't gonna be right. When the foundation is not right, everyone is affected that's standing on that foundation. Okay, so let's go back to what we were saying before we got the call. When a man conceals things from you and keep you thinking that what you don't know is not going to hurt you, it allows him to do whatever he wants to do, however he wants to do it, and whenever he wants to do it. Because you tell him, as long as you don't bring that in my house, I don't care what you do in the street. So you're giving him a ticket to do, there's no justification, but yet still you give him a ticket to do what he's doing. A free pass, mind you. You accept it. You accept him doing what he's doing because he take care of home or his sex is good, and you say and he say things like, "I love you. I love you more." That's all you want to hear. That's what some women. That's all they want to hear is a man say, "I love you, boo. I'm here. Don't worry about them other women. I love you. Them other women don't matter. You matter." Yet still that man is running behind and chasing them women. So when he's doing that, you become secondary and them women that he's chasing become first. I'm not saying these things to start trouble at home. So if a man and a woman is sitting at the TV right now and saying, he must be talking about you, or he looking at you saying, is he talking about, he ain't talking about me, he's talking about himself. This is not to start any commotion. This is just to give vital information that you can dissect and use according to your relationship. Everything that I'm saying is not for everybody. However, what I'm saying is important for everybody. Get what I'm saying? Okay. I'm not saying these things to start trouble or to snitch, as men say. Man, you going on that show snitching every week about us cheating and all that stuff. Stop cheating. If you love your wife, you love your woman, would you want to jeopardize the stability of what you have for just a fling? Is your woman more important than a fling? When you start thinking like that, you'll start making better decisions, and you avoid that. Because I've been saying this show after show after show. Every woman got the same thing, brothers. Every woman got the same thing, they just move different with it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's all the same thing. A hole is a hole. Don't want to be offensive, but come on, guys. I'm talking about this over and over because the situation is going on over and over. Women talk to me, women text me, women tell me the problems that they're going through. Women inbox me.